let's get started. You just take an elastic hairband and you put it around the crown of your head. You just part your hair like you would normally and then put the band on top of it. If it slides like mine is because of the beads, then you can take a bobby pin and just put it in the middle of the back, and that'll just kind of keep it tight down until you can fasten it around with your hair. And then you take little chunks in the size of your bang hair, and you take it and you wrap it around underneath the headband and then pull your hair through. And you just keep doing this. You want it to be semi-tight but semi-loose as well, and you do it in kind of little chunks. And you just keep doing that around your hair, around the headband, until you get right behind your ears. And then I leave the back down because you can do all of that at once. Can we just talk about that nasty menstrual monster on the side of my face? Oh my god, look at that thing. No wonder why I have a resting bitch face. That's horrible. But this is, they told me that they wanted me to do the 1950s, and I wanted to do a hairstyle as well. This is really the only thing I could think of. They always have those like tightly curled updos that they did in the 50s, and this is as close as it's gonna get because I am horrible at those kind of updos. My hair always falls out. So doing this, it kind of locks in all of your hair. It's a really nice kind of classy look, but it locks in your hair to where you can move your head around and you don't have to worry about your hair falling out or it just becoming loose and not looking as good. So you just keep wrapping it around until you have about that much behind your ear left on the headband. Oh my gosh. I've never done a voiceover before. I hope this comes out good. Yeah. And then you just keep wrapping around. Come on, Nikki, get it together. I look so sad. Don't I look so sad? I need to get it together. And you might get little knots like that, and you can just keep pulling them through. I mean, towards the end, when you have all that hair left, you just take all of it at once, and you just wrap it around the back of the headband all at once, because it's just so easy. Once you tuck it under the headband, and you just keep rolling it, it just becomes tighter and tighter. So you just keep doing that until everything is even, and there's no, like, bubbles popping out, no loose hairs that might have fallen down. If you're missing a chunk like I am on this one side, you can just take loose strands like right there and wrap them back around the headband, and you are good to go. And you have a nice little kind of 50s updo look. And then you just spray any light hairspray in your hair. I don't spray too much, but just enough to get the flyaways down and any little baby hairs that I have in the front of my hair. And then there you go. You have your hairstyle, and it's all locked into place and tight and looking good. Okay, and we're going to start with my eyebrows once I'm done being a mime here. And in the 50s, I looked it up on Google, and they said that their eyebrow style was starting to be thicker in the front, and then it was more fleeked out, I guess you could say. I just said fleeked, and I have something in my eye. But it was more thinner towards the end of the eyebrow, which is my eyebrow style anyway. So I just did my eyebrows like normal. I just made it a little bit of a thinner point at the end. And now I'm going to take the Too Faced Shadow in Trance, and I'm just going to prime my eyelids. I really, really like this eyeshadow primer. It gets really tacky, and it just is a really good base for me to put down that skin colored eyeshadow. So I really, really like that. And then I'm going to go in with the Tartlette Palette, and I'm going to just put down a skin tone color on top of that primer, and I'm going to use Super Mom from that palette. And I'm just going to use kind of like a kabuki styled brush and just dot it down just to give me a smoother base to kind of blend the colors that I'm going to use for this look. So, and it also just gives it more of a cleaner look in my opinion. And then I'm going to go in with Wander from the same palette, and I'm just going to take a tapered blending brush, and I'm going to kind of stick that right into the crease of my eye and blend it up just a little bit. And I do take it right on the end after this and push it more into the actual crease of my eye, just to give my eye a little bit of definition, since I'm not going to be using too much shadow for this eye look. And then I'm going to go back in with Supermom, and I'm just going to kind of plop it right down on my eyelid with my fingertip, just to give it a little bit more of a brightening effect on the lid. Alright, then I'm going to use Free Spirit, and I'm going to use an eyebrow brush and just put that right down on my eyebrow as a highlight. It doesn't really highlight all that much, but it just kind of blends it all together well. Alright, and when I'm done with that, I'm going to use the Stylus pen that I just recently reviewed on my channel. I will leave a link to that down below as well. And I'm just going to do my liquid eyeliner. They said in the 50s that they started doing a lot of cat eyes and winged liner, and that's when it was really dramatic, the Marilyn Monroe look. So that's what I went in and did. I'm just going to go across my eye line really tightly, and then I'm going to do a more dramatic eye look with the wing. Now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I'm just going to put that down underneath my eye to give it a brightening effect. This doesn't really have too much coverage in my opinion, but it does do an awesome job with brightening. So I'm going to do that and then blend it out with a Real Techniques sponge. And I'm going to take my favorite Too Faced Primed and Poreless setting powder, and I'm going to set my under eye with that. I'm going to go in with the Buxom eyeliner in black, and I'm just going to put that in my waterline real lightly, just because a lot of the looks didn't have the eyeliner, but I can't stand not having anything under my eye because they're so small. I'm going to use an e.l.f. shader brush and go in with Fashionista from the Tartlette Palette, which is a black. And I'm just going to lightly shade under my eye just to set that eyeliner and give it a little bit more of a smoky look underneath the eye. I really, really do like that look. It just gives it a little bit more oomph, in my opinion, and I just liked it. And now I'm going in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. You guys saw this and then I hauled it, and I absolutely love this mascara, and now you can see it kind of in action. And I just love this mascara so much. You guys have got to get it. I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Chocolate Souffle and just kind of contour very lightly, because I'm sure that they didn't contour too much back then, but I can't do my face without contouring it, and they all had that slimmer look to their faces, and I do not have a slim face, so contour it is. Online said that in the 50s they were really into pastel pinks and purple blushes, so I took Max Cloud, I believe it is, and it's more of a pastel pink, and I just applied that lightly to my cheeks just to give it a little bit of color but keep it more natural as well. I am going in with Becca's Opal. I don't care 50s or not, if they did highlighting or not. I do not do my face without using some highlighter, so that is happening whether it happened back then or not. Now I'm going to go in with the red lip liner. I think that's Rimmel, but I'm not positive. And I'm just going to fill in my whole lips with this. I outline it first, and then I go in and I fill in the whole lip because that just keeps it and makes it stay. Then I'm going to use my favorite matte red drugstore lipstick, which is 111 Kiss of Life from the Rimmel London Kate collection. And I'm just going to put that over top of the liner, and it just really brightens it up and makes it look so, so pretty. And that includes the look, my friends. Make sure to check out all the other ladies in the collaboration and check out their 1940s and 60s, 70s, 80s, and all of it. So that is the completed look, and that is how it came out. I hope you guys enjoyed this and it is useful in some way, and I will talk to you later. Bye!